Hey my loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Judith Rita, and if you're just seeing this beautiful face for the first time, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by. I know it's been forever since I last dished out a video here, since I last showed up, and I'm really sorry. My apologies. I do have reasons as to where I've been and what's been going on in my life. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a face glam up, while I also tell you guys what's been going on with me. I already prepped my face, so I'm just going to go right into my foundation. This is Zikeal. I'm just going to leave the names in the description box. So about what's been going on with me. First off, as you know, if you've been following up, I just recently graduated and I changed location, and moving all the way from Maya back to Lagos. New life, new routine, new everything. I don't want to say it caught me off guard, but I'm still on it, trying to know how best to work with my time. I mean, presently I do go to work. Wow, I'm loving this shade, Sha. I mean, is it the lights? Say mine is 8 to 6, and trust Lagos traffic now. 8 to 6, and then you stay on traffic for like an extra hour. And it's my complete shade. I mean, did you notice anything? I'm going to leave the shade in the description box. So next we're going to be doing concealer. I'm using Zikeal and I'm using Nuban. In my skin is not showing, the light is not giving. Remember, a little goes a long way. A little, just a little. I already went off camera to blend my concealer out. So next is blush. I'll be using the Becharm Ageless lip palette for my blush and TM Essentials. Just of recent I started loving this blush thing, and it's given. You know, one thing about makeup is that you need to blend a lot, like a whole lot. Especially when doing this skin prep, it's really important that you blend out everything, no harsh lines. Don't leave it for later when powder, you end applying powder and all of those, or else the marks are just going to be there. So you're advised to blend out. Next is my powder. I'm using Flawless Ivy powder palette. So back to what I was saying. Settling in, changing environment is, it's no excuse as to why I have not been showing up, but I don't have that, unlike when I was in Umaya. I could say, oh, okay, I'm doing this from 9 to 10, and it stands that way because, I mean, nobody is going to say, oh, come and do this or do that or do this, you get. But now it's different, and all I'm trying to do now presently is to know a better way to go about the whole changes, having to you know when to post, like managing my time and all of those. I think that's the best I can do now. That's what I'm able to figure out now, and I think as time goes on, I'm going to know how best to figure that out. I'm using my shade color here on my face just to touch up little. Like when I land this little product on my face, I'm so pleased because it goes a long way. I like to touch up with my setting powder when I'm also using my powder palette. I don't know, but I just like the feel. And this is from Flawless Ivy. So for my contour, I'm going to be doing the powder contour with the darker shade from my powder palette. Are you seeing any difference? All snatched up. Next up is my eyebrow. I'll be using this Karite and my pencil and my brushes to do that. Again, the way I'm going to hammer in this time something, that's how much it took me to figure it out. I was also opportuned while I was doing my research as to how best to manage time. I was also opportuned to come across a guy also on YouTube, because I mean it didn't stop me from watching YouTube videos, but I wasn't creating. I came across this guy there. I've forgotten his name, but he was being interviewed as to this time management and being able to create content, and he mentioned something that I won't forget. I just jot those down, and I think it helped. It said something about batch, production, schedule, and release. Batch as in you have to, if it means you stacking up 2 to 3 videos that you need to film, do it. Do it batch by batch. Don't just film or take a whole day to do just one video. It's not going to be easy. I think that's where the production comes in, and the schedule. But production in the sense that you should have, oh, I forgot. You should have been able to write down things that you need to do, a particular video you need to film. I'm sorry, I can't talk when I'm doing this, so I'm just going to quickly finish my eyebrow and then come back. Back to what I was saying, you should have been able to write down number of things you want to do, number of videos you want to film in a particular day. That way you can be able to work towards it. That's where also the next step comes in, the schedule. Look how I'm talking as though, I mean, I've started and hopefully it's going to work out for me. The schedule part, if you're going to say, oh, Sundays are when you have this free time, you should be able to use it to film, then you work towards it. There's this energy you get when you plan something and you're working towards it. Unlike when you don't plan at all, you're just like any which way in a way, you just do it. And it's way better when you plan, then you can go into some other things. I'm just trying to put all of these into practice, and hopefully they're going to work out. I mean, if they work out for me, they can also work out for you. Then the release part, you're done editing, you're done doing all that you need to do. Then that's when you start pumping out videos out there. And maybe with time, things will just fall in place and you get used to, you'll be able to schedule. If you're able to master and plan out your day and your activities, you should be able to work out. As easy as it sounds, it's not easy. I for one would tell you, if you're seeing this video, then it means I was able to conquer the whole stuff out. Another thing I'm grateful for is the people I have in my little space. My friends, I don't want to mention names, but if you're watching this video, thank you. Family, my sisters, they've been a blessing, especially the one that I'm here with. She's always like, though you're just watching videos, do your own now. Start first, then we'll get to know how best you can improve and do all of this and blah 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 blah. And I'll be laughing. I'm making all those silly excuses, but here I am doing this, and I'm really happy that I'm doing it. And when you start something, I think things would fall in place. Then I used to wonder, oh, light, oh, time, oh, this, oh, that, oh, that, oh, that. But I've started, and there's light. And I'm able to feel there's peace and quietness, and I'm able to do that. How? That's because I started. Before I would just be talking, please. I'm trying to do my eyeshadow. There's nothing serious I'll be doing here. I'm using the V Beauty palettes. I love the shades in this. They're so calm and just little touch-ups that I would like to do, and nothing serious. I'm loving this calm, not too serious look that I'm creating. Come and register for your makeup from me. I take both married women and unmarried, single and old. Next, I want to say is this. If you notice, I had to task myself into getting a microphone. Yay! It's a big something. I'm grateful for the things I'm getting now. Things that I did not have then, and I'm getting them now. Gradually. In my previous video, I talked about us celebrating our little wins, our little successes. This, I've always wanted to have this, and congrats to me, I have it now. So I just have to say that having good people around your circle, it helps. How is my makeup? Is it giving? I'm loving it. This is my recent love for blush. God help me. So I think we're good here. I'm just going to touch up my hair. So I hope you were able to learn one or two from this makeup look. Thanks to as many who sticked around to ask about me showing up. I assure you that you would see me often. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.